this is going to come at you pre-market. If you're an early bird, if you're not and you're watching this during the day or later in the week, then just please know that this was recorded on Wednesday, early morning. So let's take a quick look at how we're doing with MAGI. Now, MAGI stands for Multi-Agent Generated Indicators, and it is our machine learning trained on over 5 years worth of U.S. equities price action. It's a really cool project, but it's not financial advice. We're not financial advisors. This is simply for your edification to watch our experiment using machine learning to try to gauge potential price movements in the U.S. equities. So with that, let's go ahead and dive on in, and I'll share the performance with you. Okay, so I've got the performance tab up on our shared file. So let's take a look at this. 83.89% accuracy, and when I posted the last video, it was 85%. This is a very dynamic accuracy rate as we move through time. So sometimes this is going to be higher, sometimes it'll be lower. Historically, it really hasn't fallen below, for any 20-day period, hasn't fallen below 74%. So we're super pleased about the accuracy here. And let's take a quick look at the breakout of longs, 81.11% accuracy. And for the puts, it is 90.65. So that gives you a little bit of a sense of how we're doing. We have some other statistics up here. Long signals, like how many we have in total, how many were reached here in this column, and then how many have expired, and then how many are still active. And so what I want to make sure that you understand is that this number right here, down here in the overall accuracy, and this one and the other one below, those are based on the number reached, right? The total that we have here, and I've excluded this active set because they're active. We don't know if they're going to close in our target or if they're going to expire and not reach that target within the 20 days that we're looking for this price action to occur. We don't know whether the stock will just go the opposite direction very quickly and not have a chance to reach its target, because you'll see here that I've updated some of these signals with the date that it's been reached. If the target has been reached, you're going to see it here with the date string. This is kind of an international date string with the year, first, month, and then day. And you can see that we still have a number that are open. ENPH is still open. That has quite a few moves to it. But this one is a call. And in the current environment, I'm not sure how fast this is going to climb up in value. So that's something you might want to consider, is just the overall direction of the market. Again, these are not perfect. They are highly accurate, meaning that there's many of these signals do in fact reach their targets within 20 days. So let's take a look at the puts in just a second, because there really aren't very many calls, as you can see, and most of the calls are active for the last few days that these were generated. Let's go into the puts and shorts. For puts and shorts, this was very fast moving, and look at how many of these have reached their targets. Wow. Autodesk, totally got its number, had a big drop just yesterday. And let's take a look at the active one. We've got ATO. ATO doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. And we have Dollar General and then Enphase again. What you do with the data is really up to you. What we're going to be doing with it is trading more and more. I will have a separate video where I show you what trades I've taken and kind of how I've been successful or not in some of these trades. I will say I'm in one from GIS, and it is not going my way at all. And so I have to determine, what do I want to do, because I'm right up against that 20-day period here come next week. So it'll be a decision that hopefully I won't have to make on my own. Hopefully we'll be able to have MAGI throw another signal that says, yeah, GIS is going up, and that'll kind of renew the whole trade, and I'll stay in it. If I don't have signals for next week that say GIS is something that might move, then I will probably choose to exit that trade at a loss. Most of the other trades I've won, even if they initially went down against me. I went ahead and doubled down, so I lowered my cost basis. And even in the case where it didn't meet all of MAGI's targets, I was able to get out for a 1 or 1.5% gain. And I'll show you those in another video. But I just wanted to share the data with you here. And hopefully if you have any comments, questions, if you need access to that file, just give me a shout through social media, LinkedIn, etc., direct email. Thank you so much for paying attention to our work here, and we look forward to your comments.